Hey there, everybody, Thet here, and welcome back to Thet Plays 9 Kings. We're back. We've spelled, and now we greed. We'll see how that works out for us. How do you think? I don't know yet. I like the monocle. I like the monocle a lot. Not sure about any of the mouths. I'm not sure. I don't know, a beard kind of works, I guess. Alright, why not? What about the head? Oh yeah. Looking swood. Okay. King of Greed is about ready to go. Fine, I'll move these around. Okay. Do I want to start with 90 gold? I don't think I want planner. I mean, last time, I don't know, for planner to work, you got to plan to fail. Why would you do that? But you know, it's there's some sense to it. Extra vaults, that could be good. Free shop purchases, mercenaries are cheaper. I want to start with those extra vaults. Yeah, who cares if the mercenaries are cheaper if you could just get infinite mercenaries, right? We'll see how this works out. All right, we are, what are we at? Prince difficulty? So we're climbing. Blood and time. I already hate how this run's gonna go. Fatherman. What do you got, Fatherman? You got your mercs, you got your beaks, you got your vaults, you got your palace. Very cool, very cool. Let's compare. 400 health, 1,098 damage. 280 health. All right, there's still, we're obviously not even yet. Dang, they're starting with thieves. They always do this. Okay. That's okay. Let's vault up. That's for sure. Palace, I mean, I might as well get the palace leveled, but it doesn't do much. I mean, I guess it gives you health at this point. It is important for the health. As much as I want to deny that, I cannot. Okie dokie, we made some money. Very cool, very cool. Oh no, it's a base stalemate. There's my mercs. I do want them. Alright, because they are strong. There's a lot of potential with them. Carbon X has himself some orbiters, some warpers, a portal that's already level 2, and a bastion. Alrighty then. I mean, that's great for going back in time and doing it again. Doesn't help so much early on. Let me grab these warpers. I might sacrifice those. Ugh, that sucks. That also sucks. All right, I'll take this. Clones here. If I can get a beacon, that'll work. If I can replace you with a warper, I think that'd be great. Well, mercs are doing the most damage so far, so we'll see how that works out for us. Got a level 2 vault sitting over there. That's pretty good. That's pretty. I mean, I got one too, but still, that's pretty good. Cool. Beacon? Of course not. Why would I get a beacon? Why would you hope for things? That's foolish. Don't hope for things. You'll never get them. I could put the vault right here, but there's always a chance I get something I want. The fact that I'm starting against the King of Blood sucks. That's gonna be a bunch of wasted years on those fights. Unless I re-roll them. Which itself feels like a waste of a re-roll. They have more orbiters. That's what they went with so far. Interesting. Cromulent, but interesting. Thief sucks. Or scimitars suck, I should say. Feast would be alright, but it's not what I'm looking for. I'll take overwork. It'll give me more gold in the short term. Okay, I need that beacon, Fatherman. Alright, you have beacon. Why I don't have beacon? You fix. You fix it now. Give beacon. Otherwise, we are... Oh no, it's gonna be one of those days. It's gonna be one... Oh, now they give us these bastards too? Ugh. With a library and a cemetery? I'm gonna lose this one. I gotta reroll against King of Blood. They are just the worst enemies. So, that's what I'm gonna do. Ah, we're screwed at this point. They're scaling a little too hard for us. We don't have the scaling. I just gave up a bunch of money. I don't think we're going to win. I don't want to spend a bunch of money here either. What could I use? You know what? Swap this out. Okay, magic. I could Earthworks the mercenaries. I would lose the Midas touch, but I think that's fine. I would get a space, which means I can get another card. So that kind of works for me. Swords? I mean, I could give that to the dispenser. It needs far more attack speed, but it'd be something. Give me that and clone. And then rewind. Okay. Earthworks this. That gets me another card. I'll grab dispenser. All right, throw a beacon here, because we're going to get to the blessing for sure. Put warpers here instead. Clone them, level them up. Level up the dispenser. Use swords on... I gotta use them on the warpers. Rewind. Level up the dispenser. Get the warpers level 3. Okay, that's something. It's not amazing, but it's something. And we can hold the line now, thanks to the portal bros. It's a little late to mortgage off the thieves at this point. Might as well level them up. They aren't great. I'd rather have other troops there. The problem is going to be justifying letting them get strong. Reroll this. Letting them get strong enough. The King of Blood is just the bane of everything, man. They have a strong early game, which just sucks for us. Okay, they're already level 3. I could regress them. You know what we could do is replace those. Replace these with this. That might be something we do. Do we take the L in trying to get you beat? Because if we could beat you, it'd actually be huge. Especially if we could get sacrifice you, all 3 of these level up, and then I could. But I'm gonna get a bunch of beacons from hegemony, so I guess I don't need that. Yeah, let's reroll instead. I can get mortgage from you, and that still works. So for now, why don't we go ahead and get another vault? Even more money coming in. That's good for the dispenser, of course. And the dispenser's damage is perfectly well so far, as can be seen by the fact that it's the biggest damage dealer we have. Okay, greed's down. Let's go against nomads. They're gonna have a lot of troops too, but we can fight that. Okay, here comes hegemony. Free cards. Huzzah, that's a lot of beacon. What did you have at the end? Exploration. Executioners, mercs. All right. 2 amps, huh? All right, this is understandable. I see what you're doing. There's a lot of potential here, for sure. Salvo also likes the toupee. Smithy? And dragons? I know what you're doing too. The problem with Smithy is once you defeated the rebellion, it's very hard to get more swords and shields. Provisions and supplies. Interesting. And supplies over here as well. All right. Yeah, you got stacks of extra explosions coming along. I totally get it. All right. Well, obviously, level these up a bit. Let's throw down the vault. Let's just level these up all the way, I guess. Yeah. And make some money. Okay. Well, we're going to have a lot of attack speed on these thieves. For whatever that's worth. This could be shields. Give that to the portal bros. Let's see if we can win this fight now. All right. Oh, yeah, that was actually way easier. Okay, good. I want sacrifice. Although it's useless now because they're already level 3. Whatever. Okay, give me Feast. Okay, get rid of you. We're gonna replace you with Orbiters. It'll be good. More shields. Orbiters down. Okay, I want to give the Orbiters more strength, but the fact that they're going to have a bunch of attack speed is going to be huge. Definitely need Adrenaline. I need to get that before they're completely boofed. Take another Vault. Throw Adrenaline on you. Throw the Vault down here. Okay, good stuff, good stuff. I like where this is going so far. The dispenser is dispensing. Yeah, I'll take a vampirism, I guess. Why not? Okay. I feel like the King of Greed is just not great. I want to see if Smite works on the Portal Bros. I feel like the King of Greed is just not great. Long term. The focus on single target damage really hurts them, which is why I needed to pick up Orbiters. Okay, King of Time is down. We gotta fight Batman. All right. If we can take out Batman, we can take on anybody. Take that Orbiter. Get you leveled up. All right, we'll give you some swords here in a bit, because upping his strength will be huge. Told you we'll get you swords in a little bit. You didn't believe me. Why didn't you believe me? A forest wouldn't be the end of the world. Give me Procreate. Yeah, I'll take Offering. I'm not sure how I'm going to use it yet, but I'll take it. Rewind, Clone. Actually, that tells me how I'm going to use Offering. Give me Earthworks, too. Okay, lots I could do here. Let's start with Earthworks. Boom. That gives us that space right there. Give me a couple Beacon. Throw Beacon here and offer it. Clone the Vault. Throw it down here. Procreate on the Warpers. Give swords to you. Twice. Rewind now. Procreate. Swords to both of you. There we go. What do you got at Warpers? 28 damage? That's not a lot, but that's okay. Shrine. Ooh. Fancy. I haven't done a enemy check in a while. Let's do that real quick. You got Conscription and nothing else. You got a lot of troops. Obviously. Only 2 vaults, though. Actually, no, that's the palace. Only 1 vault. What'd you have? Mega Minions? Yeah, I mean, that's not a surprise. This is actually, I kind of like what they're doing here with the amps. It's nifty. I like the chain amp effect. Spire's a little weird, not gonna lie. I mean, it does take advantage of the amp as well, but just an interesting... Yeah, I know, you got muscles over there. And you, Leatherworks, Supplies, you went with faster troops. Interesting, interesting. Dismantling. Now that makes sense. You're going to migrate troops around. Dragons are going to get much stronger very quickly. Yeah, that's all good and stuff. What about Batman over here? Exploration Smith Tower. What is this kingdom? We got soldiers in the corner. 2 forest powering the wall maker, which makes sense, and then 3 scout towers. So they're going all in on like building the wall and defending themselves. I get it. I get it. I'm not sure about it, but I get it. All right, let's just get the palace upgraded before we forget. I think the smite does work on the Portal Bros. That's great. A little late for a blacksmith. I could see about replacing this with the blacksmith eventually. I mean, the hits per second's already going pretty well. Oh man, these are all great options. Except supplies. This could have us getting gold quickly, especially once you get enough attack speed. This could get you the attack speed more quickly and get us more gold. This gives us more troops. I mean, that's what it does. I'm gonna go with Overwork. I think that's potentially more interesting. I'm not saying it's the better move. In fact, I think it might be distinctly worse, but I think it's the more interesting one. Let's get these Orbiters to level 3. All right, the dispenser's maxed out. And it's already doing 10,000, almost 10,000 damage per do, so we're in a pretty good spot. Give me the spells. I want to see if I can get some offering strats going. Take them shields. Okay, and you ended it with Frostbite. Ooh, yeah, you were going all in on dragons, which I get. Now, Fatherman Rebirth, well, that means you were struggling. That's how I interpret it. War Horns, yeah, it makes sense. Mega Minions, they wanted bigger, better minions. Totally understandable. All right. Condor, what'd you go with? Bloodbath, bigger Mangler. Interesting. It works, but it's interesting. Batman Rebirth. Oh, you were struggling too. And then supplies over here. Supplies, Leatherworks, and Exploration. Warlocks. No wizards? No wizards. All right. Thieves with a bunch of stat upgrades. I feel like you're struggling a little bit too. Yeah, let's try to knock out Condor as quickly as we can. Okay, are you officially above 100 health? You are. Good. Cool. Take a stack of vampirism. I forgot about the expansion events. Yeah, he's kind of a big deal because I could put a vault here. Look at that, 9 more gold per turn. Ain't that sweet? Yeah, that wall stands no chance against our dispensers. Absolutely none. Give him a steel coat. Okay, this takes care of Condor. They got their shrine to level 3. Totally understandable. I get what you're doing. I think it had a lot of long-term... Yeah, give me mini-me. Yeah, I think it had a lot of long-term potential. Do I want to sacrifice? If I sacrificed this, it would level you up, and that's literally it. So, probably not. Oh boy! Who do we want to get rid of forever? Neither of you. Dang, I want all my enemies. I wish I could just skip this. Let me look at you first, because I kind of wanted to get Earthworks with you. That's a lot of Ballista. You have Tower Dome, Eyeglass Feast. Yeah, you're powering up your Tower Dome a lot. That could be a problem. I can still get rid of stuff with Offering. The advantage of Earthworks is that I could get more land. And you have Procreate, Clone. That's pretty much it. I guess I'll get rid of the King of Stone. I don't know, man. Oh, I didn't even look at you. Yeah, no, you first. I didn't even look at the King of Progress. I probably should have got rid of them. Ah, well. More vampirism, please. Very cool, very cool. That's some big circles you got over there. I noticed. I'm just saying. You got Bunker, 2 sharp blades, and gunpowder. That explains your big circles. Yeah, between Bunker and, well, that the gunpowder does. But other than that, I mean, you got some wars that are pretty strong. Yeah, you're really weak on the troops. If you get Heartvine, this could be you could have a lot going for you. But if you don't, then I'm not sure you're gonna. I think you're gonna have a bad time, honestly. Our dispenser's doing 9,000 damage, by the way. It's pretty great. Offering, beautiful. I didn't even have to reroll for it. Do I want Shrine? I mean, being able to level everything up seems like a good idea. But I could just get another point of Smite, and they'll do even more damage every time they get hit, and we summon more of them. I feel like that's the more fun option. Okay, Blacksmith here. Regression. Earthworks. Hey. Earthworks. This. Yeah, throw all 3 down. Okay. Level up that Smite. Give him more shields. Seems good. Seems good. Okay, now they're going to get damage as well. I'll take Procreate. Could always use more of these boys. Okay, we have 33 Warpers now. Wow, those guys are fast. Take Offering again. I don't need Merchant cards being half price. I don't want a bunch of overinvests, I don't think. I mean, it's not bad by any means. I could throw it on the Warpers and actually get some decent... I've just talked myself into it, I think. Wait, I don't have swords or anything to give them, right? No. Okay. Throw down Offering, too. Regression and Wildcard. Alright. Regress this. Twice. Wildcard it. Clone it. Upgrade it again. Alright. And then, yeah, just throw a bunch of money into these guys, because it's going to give them health, and hits per second, and damage, and movement speed. Actually, that's a good stat for them, too. All right. I've just thrown a bunch of money at these warpers, but look at the stats, look at the attack speed. I think we've done a good thing here. Grab the farm. I can't use it yet, but someday I might be able to. Yeah. That was nuts. I think that just won the run for us. Like, it guaranteed the run. Adrenaline. Procreate. I didn't mean by migration. Crap. Actually, reroll that back to magic. Smite again. Offering. Yeah, this okay. This is fine. Offer this away. Overhaul. Ooh. Earthworks this. Okay. Okay. Throw down vaults here. Throw down the farm here. Adrenaline on you. Procreate on you. Offer another farm or another vault. Clone the vault. Clone the vault again. Place the vaults back. Smite on you. Don't need migration at all. Don't even worry about it. Procreate on you. Overinvest on you. I mean, we're definitely playing as the King of Greed because we're throwing money around. Actually, let's overhaul this. Let's overhaul 2 of them. Okay, that gets us a stronger blacksmith. That's what I was going for. All right. I'm feeling pretty strong right now. That Batman is mad. That's okay. You be mad, okay? I'm gonna be strong. Woo! Portal Bros! Going on. Holy crap, we're at year 33 already. Alright, we scaled way harder than I thought we were gonna. Let's see what everyone was at year 33. Leatherworks? Man, you just had some bad draws, I feel like. 2 mercenaries next to a cemetery. That makes sense. It doesn't work for where you are, but it makes sense. Yeah, I feel bad. What about overwork? Very late overwork, but that's going to be very strong for scaling. Yeah, look at these warpers. They're not as strong as ours, but that's because we have higher stats. Honestly, their orbiters are looking pretty good too. This is pretty good. Wallmaker? Wallmaker's kind of pointless, but you know, it is what it is. I love, actually, the forest here is great. This could be a year 200 to run easily. This is very good. What do you have? We're gonna actually fight you. Double sharp blades, double bunker. So very strong tree ant. Very strong. Only thing you're lacking is hits per second. Yeah. Heartvine, I think, still could have been a big run unlocker, but it is what it is. Cryo Flame, Frostbite. Yeah, you were going all in on the dragons. And you had, you know, almost 2,000 damage on this one. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Warlords got a bunch of buffs. Yeah, they look pretty strong, actually. Gunpowder, Feast. All right, I mean, this was all in on the Stronghold, I'm pretty sure. And it's looking fairly decently strong. 2 rebirths! You were having a bad time, bro. Yeah, this Wallmaker, even at, like, maximum strength, would have, like, 20,000 health. And, well, yeah, this dispenser would destroy it instantly. I think, I want to say Batman was experimenting. That's all I can think of. I like the idea of this. It doesn't work in the context of this game, but I like the idea of, give me a bunch of towers, we'll just swarm them with arrows. Nico, Catharsis, yeah, that makes sense. Have some hard-hitting units here. The Warlocks and the Thieves have all the stats. This one's not that great either, unfortunately. Again, the farm, I don't like dividing it between 2 units. That's just me, apparently, because everyone else seems to do that. Feast? Yeah, you're going for numbers. For sure. Only 1 cemetery is kind of a surprise. The Mangler no longer has too many units around it, which I get. And it would probably be pretty strong. The lack of attack speed on the Mangler is kind of the biggest problem there, I think. I haven't even fought you guys. Ultra Gravity, Feast, Double Rambo, and Futurism. Yeah, I know what you're going for. This is amazing. Holy crap. But Smite's not going to do anything, though, right? Because they have no damage. But look at that health. Yeah, they're going to beat that. They might actually win. They might actually be able to beat me. 14 stacks of reinforce. If they do win, it's going to be all because of the defender. But, yeah, I don't know. Our dispenser does hit fast. 300,000 damage. But that is 3 million, right? Yeah, 3 million health. 102. So it takes like 3 to 4 hits for the dispensers to kill them. We might be able to block them with warpers. Portal Bros might be able to stun lock them, which would give us time for the dispenser to win. But that's a maybe. We'll have to see what happens. I mean, I could sacrifice the blacksmith for the library. Actually, I could sacrifice this for the library. Yeah, and then get rid of migration. Yeah, we got another stack of something. Smite, I think it was. All right, this should be easy rares. And it was. Okay, Nico 420. I don't see this one being too difficult either. They have some strong warlocks, but that was about it. Batman should be completely crushed. Their towers can't do anything against our massive amount of Portal Bros. This is a tough one, all right? This one I'm interested in. We'll see how it goes. Oh, yep, it's a stone. We're stun locked. We're stonewalled, I should say, but we are losing. I was right. I was right. I thought their numbers are going to be a little bit much. I don't like that you can't use the rest of the your lives, but I get it. I don't like it. Because that makes Rebirth even more useless, in my opinion. If you have to use Rebirth at all, you've lost. That's what that tells me. We completed something here. I'm not sure which one. Because they don't tell you on the screen. I have a unit with 9 stacks of frost. That's probably possible. But look at all the money we got, though. If nothing else, that was a very monetarily... Very nice. Fatality. That was a very lucrative round, which makes sense for the King of Greed. Receding hairline. Oh my gosh. It's like he's got like a horseshoe embedded on his head. I hate it. I hate it a lot. Oh, give me the toupee. At least then we can pretend we're doing something. All right, that's going to be it for this episode of Thet Plays 9 Kings. If you enjoyed it, make sure to let me know by giving it a like. If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe if you want to see more. For that run... Trying to think. The dispenser was big. I think if we'd gotten the warpers a couple of years earlier and or gotten the stuff to scale it up earlier, we could have beaten the King of Progress there. The fact that it was a close fight says that, you know, if we had a little bit more scaling, we would have won. But we didn't. So it turned out how it turned out. Thanks again for watching 9 Kings. My name is Thet. I'll see you in the next video. Everybody-os.